Greetings one and all, and welcome back to Zayfard Plays Galactic Civilizations 3. In our last episode, the Snathi were busy, well, basically kicking our butts. Although they were very specific in where they were kicking us. They have taken out a shipyard and a starbase, as well as, well, okay, every starbase in this area. But they've now been very busy focusing on my planets, which have auto-refreshing fleets. I can't complain there. They are attacking me where I'm strongest. Now what's also happening is I've got graviton throwers coming, which will be really useful. So better ships, better defences. And I'm starting to build up a nice little fleet ready to attack and to destroy. 10 more turns the graviton throwers ready, but it'll be worthwhile when it gets there. So what I'm planning to do today is to continue just dealing with the Snathi attacking my worlds and just ignoring them for the moment, as they don't seem to be making any real threat. And I'm going to pay for saying that. Yes, you may have a gift of 150. The other thing I'm doing, I've got this little colony vessel just sneaking around behind the Snathi. So I'm hoping to go and colonise something over here. I'm hoping there's something there, otherwise I've just completely wasted a colony ship. But this was initially a freight trader, so, you know, it could be worse. But I'm also hoping it'll have enough money to do some more trading for some more tech, because finances are definitely my strong suit. 210 a turn at the moment. Our military is pretty weak, but it is growing, which is a good thing. You know, we do want the strong military. Let's see, how are things going over here? Going pretty well, actually. Fleets getting nice and large. What have we got queued up? Nothing, yes, but they will come. They will come with time. And over here, 2 more glaciers to go into this rather potent fleet. We'll see how that does. And the first carrier is ready. When this goes into combat, I want to see what happens. So I don't think I've ever really used a carrier. Or if I have, I've never understood them. So again, if you guys can let me know in the comments how they actually work, I would love to know. So one of the things I do struggle with. Now what's also going to happen is a kinetic boost ship. Now I can't remember 100% actually what it's going to do, but it's going to make my kinetic weaponry more effective. Which is worthwhile. We definitely want more effective kinetic weaponry. You know, more attacks is a good thing. Aha, barriers on the way, so this starbase is going to become pretty potent. Not far now from a graviton thrower, 6 more turns, and the Snathi are still focusing on my worlds. And yeah, victory is certain for the Snathi. There's not a lot I can do to fight against them, in all honesty, right now. But that will come. Oh, how's this doing with a fleet of 8? Yeah, a fleet of 10. Wow, a fleet of 10 of these, actually. Let's see, 2 large. I can get away with 1 more large and make this quite a potent fleet. Yeah, you can go at the top. Finish off that fleet. Give it a few more turns, we'll do a bit of trading. Wow, though, it's starting to cost a lot of money to run this. Surely by now my military prowess must have gone up. 4th still. Okay. And we are still apparently ripe for conquest. Our faction power, we're now 3rd again, which is pretty good. Our population, wow. The Snathi are just dominating on population. I'd love to know how they've done that. I'd actually love to know, because they are in an unbelievably good situation. They must have expanded really. They've got to have most of this territory themselves, and we've all just everyone else has started up here. The Snathi have gone down there. Oh, Xenobiology, thank you for your gift. You are most generous. How's the fleet look like over here? Pretty much done, in fact. And I've still got 10 to play with on the fleet size. So let's see. I'd say a second carrier, which is 6, which gives me 4 to play with. So what can I get for 4? And a thunder. Yep, that'll do me. And you know what? You can go up to the top of the lists. What's the attack like on this? Not the best attack, but decent defense, and with the carriers, should be something quite special. I hope, anyway. So this fleet worries me. This is the one that concerns me the most. Because just the size of it, the sheer firepower it has. Okay, this one's scary. But just the incoming firepower there. Of course, nothing. Okay. See if you can find anything you can reach over here. No. Okay. Right, so you can't quite go into the fleet. That's fine, you can go into this one. Okay, so those are as ready as they're going to be. Just need to keep building up the military, persuade people they don't want to attack us. Unfortunately, the Snathi are convinced that they do, and they're going to be very hard to dissuade right now. Verging on impossible, to be honest. A idle ship. No, that one is done. I can't get any more in there. Okay, well, let's have you defend the starbase, and we'll send you guys out. Okay, let's get you towards the starbases and see what we can do. So, nothing from you. Wait, one more turn for the Graviton throw to be done. Then I'll start building the next set of fleet with a lot more power. I might go and attack these guys first, actually. Take those out. Yes. You can go this way. It'll take a while to get there. But we can at least take out the weakest fleet first. So, I can get in 2 characters, a kinetic support, carriers, a kinetic support, and 4 glaciers. Okay, so, start with the 4 glaciers. Don't start with the 4 glaciers. Nothing there. Is that the Snathi? Have I found the Snathi? That would be really useful if I have. That's the Thalians. Thalians are everywhere. Wow. Okay, so, research is complete. Graviton driver. By synthesizing and launching pulses of gravitons of the enemy, we can induce massive shifts in the local gravity of the ship systems they strike. This will cause incredible amounts of damage, and probably make anyone standing nearby feel really dizzy. Before they die. Which is rather mean, and effective. And we can start going... Ooh. We can actually start going up into the next tech level. That's useful. Okay, I think at this stage, however... Do I want to get better worlds? Dream colonization. Atmospheric cleansing. That could be useful. I'll get an extra world. Okay. Frozen World Mastery. Then we'll go into Atmospheric Cleansing. So I can get that extra world. And, right, over here I'm going to want 2 carriers. We'll want 4 of the glaciers. And I can't get a kinetic support, so we'll just have an extra carrier. No, we won't. We'll have an extra glacier. We'll move the carriers down to the bottom, which is what I should have done to start with. Excellent. New fleet incoming. Hopefully one which will be a real threat to the Snathi and scare them away. Right now we are focusing in all the wrong places. We are having to fight just to survive. When I could really do with pushing and giving everyone else a bad time. Let's see. Nearly ready. How are we standing on the military? 4th right now, so we are pretty potent. We are becoming quite a powerful fleet, actually. The Iridium still see us as ripe for the conquest. But that's not too bad. Next meeting, no chair selected. I do forget what starts off the UP. Alter. Nothing here, so I think military subsidies. Yeah. Get things built quicker. Oh, you are just busy pounding us into the ground, aren't you? However, I think this second fleet is going to be pretty dangerous for you. Yeah, I want that world. I really do want that world. Class 15, we should be able to get some really good boosts from there. Let's see, how's this area looking? Graviton accelerator, this is potent. Oh, we are becoming quite potent in these areas now. And the Snathi are just busy attacking the wrong areas, which is fantastic news for us. And it's kind of sad the Snathi are doing that, but it is fantastic news for us. Oh, hello. What are you? Oh! Oh dear. Oh dear. That's a big old fleet. That's a big old fleet dedicated to the eradication of our kind. Yeah, okay, I know you don't like who we're trading with. That's a big old fleet dedicated to the eradication of us. This is concerning. Because I don't see there being much I can do against that fleet. They are just a little bit too powerful. Right, okay, this is going to be interesting. Okay, well you are a research wall if ever I saw one. Get you on that research project, really boost the research. I need some better equipment quickly. Because the Snathi are coming at me from both sides of the Empire now. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Oh, wow, they are, yeah, they've really got it in for me, haven't they? Where are they coming from? And this is one of the big problems I've got right now. I have no idea where the Snathi are. Okay, oh. Sorry about that, I had a bit of a sneezing fit. Yeah, the Snathi are nearby somewhere and they're causing problems. Okay, however... So I've got... Something's really frustrating my nose at the moment. Okay, let's make this... military subsidies. This one's basically maxed out, sadly. I think back down to diplomacy. Let's talk to these lovely Altarians, see what they've got they'd like to change. Sorry, to trade for us. Militarization could be good. Let's see, Xenoeconomics. You know what? Yeah, Xenoeconomics I will go for. Improved life support would be good. And actually habitat improvement. Okay. Let's see, I can live without the habitat improvements. Now, how much would you like for that? Okay. So we'll be able to upgrade our economic stuff and give our ships better range. I can live with that. Then, Cryon Syndicate. We've not really traded with you much. Have you got anything of huge value to us? Terraforming, actually. Oh, wow, you won't even give us that. Okay. Iridiums, my friends. What would you like to trade? I'm hoping something useful. Let's see. Energy field sensors? Military integrated research. That would actually be useful. No. Okay, worth a try. I don't have enough cash to get you to trade with me yet. That's fine. You know, we've got an awful lot of improvements anyway. The Snathi are still busy attacking us. Got this fleet coming down though. Actually, with the extra rain... No, okay. Fleet's up here, how's it doing? It's not even started yet. That's a shame. What about over here? I know the Snathi have been sniffing around. I'm actually kind of worried about finding them. If I can see them, they can see me. And they are more powerful than I am. However, they are mostly attacking my worlds with infinite defences, so it could be an awful lot worse. Oh, almost got Frozen World Mastery. Fantastic. Once we've got that, Extreme Colonization. No, not Extreme, that's the wrong one, isn't it? I've got Extreme Colonization. Oh, incoming message. A scientist back on our homeworld has discovered a way of greatly increasing the efficiency of hyperdrive systems of all kinds. Unfortunately, he seems bent on sharing this knowledge with his peers, regardless of their race of origins. Ooh, that's not good. So, let him share his work. If all races advance together, we need not fear any one of them gaining an advantage. So, I will get 50 benevolent, which will be really useful, but everyone gets double movement to their ships. Not sure I like that. Or, I'm sure with a little financial incentive, we can make sure that this knowledge stays with us alone. They'll give us 25 pragmatic, but cost us 2,500 credits, which I don't have. Might give us an extra 100% base to our movement. Or, make sure the fool has an accident. I'm sure our researchers can make something of his notes to give us 25 malevolence and plus 50% base move to our ships. I can't afford that one. Actually, no, let's try it. Oh, it lets me do it, and it's cost me money, but that's fine. My ships are now a lot faster. No one else's are. Fine, I can live with that. A couple of turns of nothing being done is fine by me. Okay, Frozen World Mastery. We're now so good at living on snowball worlds that melee colonists go days at a time without using mittens. Something which would have been considered widely reckless even a few years ago. In honesty, it is kind of reckless now. We're going to go atmosphere cleansing though, so we can go and colonise that world. The lovely toxic one up here. Idle ships. Okay, just going defence there. Our ships are actually really fast now. That is really good news. That Galactic event has been fantastic for us. And the money spent is well worth it. You know, let's be fair here, that amount of money was definitely worth it. To give us a speed boost and no one else. Okay, yeah, we shut down facilities for 2 turns. Fine, I can live with that. We'll move you up here. Starbase, and I want this to be a cultural starbase. With cultural forum and interceptors. Then we'll bring in defences. Excellent. Nice design, has to be said. What's this? Starbase range, excellent. Influence. Okay, so we'll just push in a little bit, but it will increase our territory, which is really useful at this point. And the Snathi are continuing their assault on me. Let's see. Nothing for us really at all. Okay, I think I'm going to have to change what this ship is. What can we upgrade you to? Okay, well, we'll get you into our territory. And we're going to make you a creator because, in all honesty, what you are now is of no use. We now have a pragmatic point, though, which is really good to see. Well, a pragmatic upgrade, which is fantastic. Luxury trade routes. Luxury trade routes are not only more profitable, they increase the influence and approval of the planet they connect. Excellent, so even more money. Brilliant. Let's see, is that picking it up straight away? Yes, luxury routes. Fantastic. That's a lot of money for us. And the first glacier is ready. Well, the first glacier Mark III. Decent shields and a lot of firepower. And it's probably not going to be enough to deal with the Snathi. Not on their own anyway, but it should make a dent. Let's see, where do we stand? Military still fourth most powerful. But we are... Oh, wow, the Snathi are just running away with this. Hang on. I have a ship in their zone of control. Do I? Do I? Where's your zone of control? Oh, over there, okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I didn't think I'd found your area. You've just got a starbase near our territory. However, our rather fast fleets has now found a little chink in the Snathi's defences. And we can now take this fleet out, hopefully, rather quickly. We definitely outgun them, outnumber them. I'll beware who you trade with. Yeah, I know. Victory is certain. Well, you know what? Let's watch this battle. I'd love to see how the Oh, yeah, so those are the fighters. So it's 2 fighters per oh, nice attacks per carrier. No, 4? Yeah, 2 fighters per carrier, which basically refresh between each fight. Okay, that's not bad. See how they're doing. No defense. Okay, every time I change this, the focus goes out. That's annoying. The Snathi are being pounded. Come on, back into focus. Okay, so yeah, the Snathi are... They have taken a wallop here, actually. One of our ships has had a bit of damage done. So that's not bad. We lost our fighters. But that's fine, that's what they're there for. Excellent. So we have given the Snathi a bit of a bloody nose. How well we'll be able to do with the rest of them, I'm not sure at this stage. But a victory is a victory. We've taken out 3 of their ships at the cost of none of ours. And that's pretty good. Oh wow, that's near a certain defeat. Okay, maybe not. We definitely need better ships. Okay, Zorak. 99 turns plus. Okay, yeah, of course. Because of the way things are going, I haven't got I haven't got the ability to build very quickly at all, have I? Okay. Okay, 7 of these, so a lot of firepower. That should be a pretty good fleet when it's done. And we have money again. Fantastic. So the fleets are coming in nicely. Wow, that's a lot of turns for that to be done. Okay, now, if memory serves correct, which it probably doesn't in all honesty, I was looking at so many, I may have got some terraforming. Memory does not serve correct. Okay, fair enough. However, the starbase upgrades are going around nicely. These guys are just so focused against my defences. Oh, wow. Okay. That's, less than jolly. And the Snappy really are proving to be a pain, aren't they? If only I could get enough power to persuade them to leave me alone. Unfortunately, they seem to be geared up especially to deal with me. Which is a problem. Ooh. Hello. My approval's gone down. Everywhere. That I didn't spot happening. Why is approval so low here? Coercion. What? Coercion? What the heck? I've never even seen that before. If anyone understands what this coercion thing is, please let me know, because I have no idea what it is. And it seems to be hurting everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Coercion. Where's this game's version of the Civipedia? No. Not victory. Not this. I have no idea what coercion is. I really have no idea what coercion is at all. Yeah, that's... I actually have no clue. Oh, hello. Governance has gone a bit Pete Tong. I hate when the game does that. It resets all my priorities automatically because I've run out of money and doesn't put it back after itself. Okay, close enough. Right. Production times. Something manageable again. Yeah, I think between episodes I may have to go try and research what coercion is in this game, because that's really hit... What? Coercion is now gone. What the heck? Ah, well this world's ready for stuff to be built, so that's good. Got a nice farm there. What was the coercion about? If you guys do know, please let me know in the comments section, because I have no clue what this coercion thing is talking about is. Okay, let's upgrade you to a creator. At least use you for something. Okay, so I think they've got a shipyard, so a starbase around here somewhere. See if I can take that out and at least give them a bit more of a bloody nose. Although those fleets, they are... There's nothing I can do about them, actually. Who's this? Okay, the Iconians. I can live with them being around me. I think actually at this point it would be really useful for the Iconians to if we could share stuff with the Iconians. You know what? Let's see if we can share our view with the Iconians. Sorry, not the Iconians, the Iridiums. It'd actually be really useful to know about that. Oh, actually offer me money for this. Brilliant. Let's see. Precursor studies. You think this is good value? How about life support? Excellent. Now how about some habitat improvement? You'll let me have that as well as extra life support and precursor studies. Exploration treaty? Deal. Absolute deal. Fantastic. So this should give me a nice little view of what's going on soon. Now, what do I want you to be? Well, I think I'm going to move you over here and make you a military base. Oh! Greetings, Iconians. Your brains in jars. Will you fill your worlds with advanced labs or industrial factories? Either is fine with us, as long as you leave them undefended. Greetings, Savant. Yeah, I don't intend to leave them particularly undefended. Okay, so we're starting to see where these guys are. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot of ships near, a lot of stations nearby. Is that where the Snathi are? Okay, well this is good. This helps me out a lot. Wow. I mean, most of the empty space must be down here then. Okay, back to the shipyard, and from you, let's get a bunch of glaciers again. Build up the military force, try and make ourselves a bit on the scary side. Hopefully we will anyway. We'll find out what happens, see if I actually succeed. Okay, you'd like, from me, skilled starship construction in exchange for open borders. No, thank you. No, I don't value your borders well enough, you know, high enough to make that worthwhile doing. Oh, is that the iridium's over here? Okay, that's a shame. Yeah, I really need to do something to improve my range, but I can't with a Snathi so intent on destroying me. This is getting frustrating. My population is still great. Ah, 26 turns, and it's going to be the Snathi, isn't it? They're just they're just too much population to be able to stop them. Okay. A new ship is ready. So this fleet is coming along. I think we'll need to send this fleet out to get ready to attack the Snathi. Okay, so we're getting fleets ready. Carriers over here are nearly done. That's fantastic news. Okay, so we're starting to get into a position where we can do some damage to the Snathi. However, I'm afraid we have run out of time today. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. And I do hope you'll join me for the next episode where hopefully we can get enough of a fleet together, give the Snathi a really bloody nose, and of course, to colonise Whelpstone 3. However, that is for tomorrow. So, until then, farewell.